Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show presents the SmackDown Ring Report. Left you on SmackDown last week as Sami Zayn stood tall, as Jey Uso still was confused about what he wanted to do. Plus, Jimmy Uso, one half of the tag team champions, he's kind of conflicting himself after Universal Champion Roman Reigns had told him, "Hey, you need to make sure Jimmy shows up, or else." That what the Universal Champion had to say. But Roman had a lot on his plate tonight as his contender for his title, Cody Rhodes, showed up on SmackDown face to face and confronted Roman Reigns before that WrestleMania showdown 1 month prior for the big event. All this and more as the Pro Wrestling Show presents the SmackDown Ring Report, and it starts right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of SmackDown Ring Report. I'm your host, as always, Kid Dix here. Glad you can join us here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribing is caring. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing here on the Pro Wrestling Show. We got a lot to get to tonight for the SmackDown Ring Report. A lot, but like I said, join in that conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling. So, as you see right here, the Universal Champion, the undisputed champion, Roman Reigns, was in the ring. He told you last week Roman was going to be set to confront Cody Rhodes this past week, and Roman did so. Tonight was that. Roman and Cody had face-to-face, a confrontation that many people didn't expect happened, but it did happen tonight on SmackDown. And what it was, Roman and Cody talked about, as Roman talked about, the American Dream, Cody's father trained and prepped Roman, as he did with other stars like Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and a lot of others. Roman talked about the history between him and Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream. The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, is a legend that will live in the infamy of a lot of people, even Roman Reigns' heart. Even in my heart, Dusty Rhodes was a symbol of the common man, as he used to like to say back in the late 80s, the common man. Dusty Rhodes epitomizes hard work and determination. And that's what it was. Dusty Roman pointed out to him, hey, you know, your dad, we asked your dad about you, and it was just about nothing. I think Roman's trying to get in the head of Cody, and Cody's not going to allow that. Roman even shook Cody's hand and told Cody that, hey, I know what you want. You want these two titles. But Cody knows that Roman is trying to play heat to that. Also, at times, that does be the case, and that does be that matter, sometimes that fecal matter. But Roman Reigns has been champion for almost 900 and plus some days. 3 years as WWE undisputed champion. Roman Reigns has successfully young reign. He's closer. If he goes another year, he's closer to hit Hogan's mark, a 4-year reign as WWE champion, WWE undisputed champion. And what a strong undisputed champion Roman was. Roman even led to believe that he wants between him and Cody just be civil. But Cody saying it wouldn't be civil, but we'll see about that coming up within a month straight. Also, Royal Rumble winner Rhea Ripley. She has aspirations coming up this coming towards WrestleMania. We told you last week about the matters that she had with women's champion Charlotte Flair. We know that Cody and not Cody, but Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair will meet at WrestleMania for the women's championship, and that's going to be a barn burner, if you say the least. But Rhea Ripley was in action. She was in action against runner-up to the Royal Rumble in that match, Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan could have went to WrestleMania. She had won the Royal Rumble, but Rhea Ripley cheated with the help of Asuka blinding Liv and Dust in the process. So it was a lot going on tonight. But like we said, Rhea Ripley will get her shot at glory at WrestleMania against Charlotte Flair in a women's championship match that's highly anticipated. They're thinking about that match going to be the one that's going to be the main event night one. So we have to wait and see on that. Well, Rhea Ripley was in action. She took on Liv Morgan, we told you, and hit the riptide, hit that maneuver, and hit it well and executed it well. That left one of the I think left a fan crying or something. We can show it with the fan. Yeah, you can't see the fan, but Rhea Ripley, she left a fan crying. I think if we can show it. No, not that one. It was not that one. Where's the one with the fan crying? Rhea Ripley showcasing her thing. We're gonna show you what the fan was crying. Um what that fan was crying at. Want to show you. I think okay, if that fan was there it go right here. This was right here. When the fan was crying, Rhea Ripley showcasing her brutality. Like she said, this is my brutality. Rhea Ripley showcasing that and knowing that those different pitfalls for her. Um, you could see down the road her against Liv Morgan for the women's championship. I can see that probably around this summer. And we'll probably get a further notice, a further hand and stuff on that. But yeah, we'll see about that. But speaking of realers, board tour, Dominic Mysterio, he continues to act on his dad, Rey Mysterio. He wants the Rey Mysterio in some way, somehow, in some form or fashion that Rey Mysterio will accept his challenge. You know, Dominic has been trying to play games with um with his father, teasing his father, trying to get his father to hit him. His father Ray wants to that low to hit his own son. Well, Ray was trying to reason with Dominic, but Dominic didn't want to reason with Ray. Know that Ray and Dominic, these two men will have a history. And then, you hate seeing that relationship, you know, degress a little bit because you're thinking to yourself, Rey Mysterio should be the one to be Mysterio should be the one to be able to break some sense to his son. Ray should have popped this son a long time ago. And we get that fathers like to this sons like to detest their fathers. I've been done so myself a couple of times with my dad, but things like that happen. And you kind of realize like, oh damn, you know, it was kind of a little bit too wild at the time for that, but how that ever so lasting went, ever so lasting got to the point of that and stuff that Ray did that to them, Dominic would do. Well, we know this that Santo Escobar trying to defend the honor of Ray and trying to step up and tell Dominic that he's disrespecting his dad. Dominic didn't like that one bit. Dominic felt like Santos Escobar should stick his nose out of his business. And stick his nose out of his business that Santos should have. But Santos felt like he wanted to stick up for Ray. So I'm thinking they're doing like a babyface turn for Santos to get that rub in from Ray. So that's what I'm thinking. Thinking. So I guess Santos stood up for the honor for Ray and did so by challenging Dominic to a match. And he did so by challenging Dominic to a match. And the match didn't end so well. And I think what happened was that. But Ray continues to like Dominic continues to agitate his dad, agitate his father
the way he did. Well, Ray came out there and Ray tried to get the mask back that he gave to Santos. Santos tried to send Ray's honor, but it just wasn't to no effect. It's stuff that Ray Mysterio or what he's trying to go through and stuff. But it just came to a head. Ray got blindsided and attacked by his own son, Dominic. I think Dominic is being a little bit disrespectful, but at the same time, Ray must have to face his son to get some respect out of him and stuff. So I can see that possibly being that way for Ray and Dominic at the end. So I look forward to seeing that match as well. But Dominic did showcase the match and stuff. He defeated Santos, which trying to make Dominic look strong and look like he's doing something. Those in that telling, you can tell in the showing how that's going to be. But we just have to wait and see on how that all going to play out down the road. Also, too, it looked like a dissension going on between Sheamus and Drew McIntyre. The Banger Bros, like I like to call them, they're having dissension because they want a shot at the Intercontinental Championship. Drew put out laid out the challenge that he wants to go against Gunther at WrestleMania for the Intercontinental Championship. Well, that didn't set well with Sheamus. Sheamus told him what he thought. Then LA Knight came out there. LA Knight won a shot at the Intercontinental title. The New Day saying they want a shot at the Intercontinental Championship. The field got bigger and bigger. Even Karrion Kross wanted a shot at the Intercontinental Championship. Everyone wants a shot. And I was thinking, like, is they trying to do a ladder match for the Intercontinental title? That's what my assumption was. Is they doing a ladder match so they can have a multi-man match like a Money in the Bank, but this time for the Intercontinental title. I don't know, but those could be the plans. But we just had to wait and see and stuff. But it just got interesting to me about that because I was like, okay, they trying to give everybody something to do. No, Dominic Mysterio won't be in the Intercontinental Championship match. I promise you that. But Gunther, who is the current Intercontinental Champion, saying that he wants a worthy challenger for his championship at WrestleMania. And so we just have to wait and see on that one. But you see right here, the field is growing. Sheamus and Drew, they're at odds. The New Day, Karrion Kross, Eli Drake, LA Knight, Eli Drake, you know what I'm saying. They all want a shot at the Intercontinental Championship, that's Prestige Glory, and Gunther, the man who has the goal, could set aside on who he wants. But we'll just have to wait and see on that one on who's going to get a shot at the coveted Intercontinental Championship. We know next week that it's going to be a huge match, a fatal 5-way match to determine the next challenger for the Intercontinental title. Kofi Kingston, Sheamus, Drew McIntyre, LA Knight, and Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross and LA Knight are the only two men who not held the Intercontinental Championship. Drew, Sheamus, and Kofi. But Sheamus never held it too. That's the only title I say Sheamus eluded him to winning to become a Grand Slam champion. Sheamus has won world titles. Sheamus has won tag team titles, but he never won the Intercontinental Championship. He gets a shot. He has to go through 4 other men to do so next week. So we'll look forward to seeing that. Also, too, throughout the backstage, Roman patiently waiting, trying to figure out what's going on with his own bloodline. His bloodline is dissolving in front of his own eyes. He does not like that one bit. Like I said, what's his name? Roman. Roman feel like he has to do something. He has to do something. Like I said, Roman wants to keep his title, and I think Roman Reigns can do it on his own. I don't know why he has to cheat and try to do stuff to make himself look grand and great, but that's what Roman Reigns does. He's a strong champion, but he just guess he wants people to sign him so he have a stronger reign. Roman was out there talking backstage with Jimmy, the sure that if Jay's gonna show up, he had counsel with his special counsel Paul Heyman to see what should he do. Roman kind of at the crossroads right now on what's going on. We'll talk to you a little bit later on what had went down earlier. Also, too, Ronda Rousey was there. They saying she probably had a shoulder injury. We don't know Ronda, Shayna, what's going on. Saying reports Ronda might have a shoulder injury. Shayna took on Tegan Knox. I don't know why Ronda even did that in that angle. It doesn't make no sense, but um relieves questions about the tag team championship picture. We told you that this past Monday on Raw, Becky Lynch and Lita are the new tag team champions, defeating Damage Control. We don't know what's the whereabouts. We were standing with the rumor report, and the rumor match was Ronda, Shayna versus Becky and Lita for the tag team titles. Since it was supposed to be Ronda and Becky for the women's title, but they didn't want to go them plans or something. Ronda rejected that idea. They went with a tag team situation. My solution is add Damage Control so you can kind of keep it even, have a triple threat match. But then, yeah, you could have Damage Control and have Becky Bayley versus Trish at WrestleMania. But we don't know. We'll have to wait and see on what's going on further on down this storyline. Also, too, the Almighty Bobby Lashley made a rare appearance on SmackDown. The Almighty Bobby Lashley on SmackDown on the Blue Brand tonight. He's a Raw talent. Bobby Lashley made a appearance. Bobby Lashley's mission was to call out Bray Wyatt after Bray Wyatt had tried to mock him, saying that he's a muscle man with muscles and like to dance. Do the muscle man dance. Well, he did the muscle man dance, but this eerie thing of look like Uncle Howdy or something came out there right here and did the most. That's like how people in this world sometimes are. They do the most, like calm it down. But Bray Wyatt just had to showboat and came out there. Also, Howdy, I don't know if that was Uncle Howdy or not. He tried to go after Bobby Lashley, and Bobby Lashley attacked him and left him laying and stuff. Bobby Lashley kind of sending that message, sending the message that he's crazy. Bobby Lashley is sending that message that he wants to show Uncle Howdy and Bray Wyatt that there's supposed to be a rumor reporting match as well. Bray Wyatt versus Bobby Lashley. This for WrestleMania. But the match hasn't been signed yet, so we just have to wait and see. But hey, I'm looking forward to that match. Just wait and see how that's gonna play out down the road. Also, too, we told you Rhea Ripley, Charlotte. WrestleMania. Even Liv came out there. We told you that. We even told you about earlier about the confrontation between Roman Reigns and his contender for the championship, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes showed up. So Roman and Cody showed up. So how that's gonna play out and stuff. Also, too, um, let's see. The main event was this: Sami Zayn takes on Solo Sikoa. Sami Zayn has been a thorn on Solo Sikoa's side for the bloodline side for quite some time, and Solo Sikoa was instructed to take out the bloodline and make an example. For example, that he did. Even Roman Reigns was watching intently at ringside, not ringside, but during his office to see how this all was going to play out between them two. Well, like I said, it turned out being that way. But Solo Sikoa got the win over Sami Zayn with that thunderous spike. Solo Sikoa hit that spike. Your ass is through. We didn't show that spike. Yeah, Solo Sikoa laying out Sami Zayn, the newly married Solo Sikoa, who got married this week. Congratulations to Solo once again. I'm getting married. So let's see what Solo did. I think Solo did something. Yeah, this is what Solo did right here to get the pin right here with that spike and won the match. Well, we were told Roman said that if Jay don't show up next week, and Roman said that real like confidently, if Jay don't show up next week with this Sami Zayn problem, that Roman said he's gonna blame Jimmy. Jimmy will be the one to take the fall for Jay, Sammy, for all this bloodline stuff being duped on him. I was like, Jimmy, what did the guy do with Jimmy? Jimmy was the one that, well, I can get what he said. Jimmy was the one that kind of suggested Sammy to be in the group, because he kind of liked it, Sammy, to be a member of the group. Jay was kind of like the one that was kind of didn't like Sammy in the first place, and then Jay Jay kind of won him over by time and time, so we'll see on that. But Roman said, "Hey, if Jimmy don't start providing some results, Jimmy butt's gonna be they say ass gonna get grass. I'll tell you that right now. So Jimmy got 1 week to think about. It's like the bloodline storyline gets deeper and deeper each week because Roman's saying that he has a mission on site. So we'll see that next week. All right, that's gonna end the SmackDown Ring Report. Well, that's gonna do it for the SmackDown Ring Report this week. Look forward to see the ring. We're on the road to WrestleMania, the march to WrestleMania. And that week we're gonna have on the Pro Wrestling Show, the week before that go home WrestleMania will be called the March to WrestleMania, as WrestleMania is getting closer and closer within this month. So look for the Pro Wrestling Show to have the latest news, updates, and information on everything WrestleMania. So we want to say thank you for watching the Pro Wrestling Show SmackDown Ring Report. We'll see you next week for another edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. See you later.